In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create anchored objects in InDesign for your menu design. In this case, I have all these letters V for vegetarian or vegan or whatever. I just made up a fictional scenario here. I have all these V's, and in Illustrator, I have a little eggplant that I want to put instead of those letters V. So note here, when I select the eggplant and I look at my transform panel, it measures 0.3 centimeters, which is 3 millimeters. So that's really, really tiny. It's about the cap height of my text in InDesign. So I kind of tested this quickly. I kept on coming back to Illustrator and making the artboard and the artwork smaller and smaller as I went so that it fit in InDesign properly. And I also selected the artwork and I did expand appearance and expand just to simplify the artwork. So there's no more, it's just as simple as it could be. And if I really wanted to, I could go in here and get rid of some more of these strokes that are in here and stuff, but it looks fairly simplified. So that's a good thing. So I'm just going to save, and now I'm going to go over to InDesign, and the proper way to do this, I'm going to do one manually and then I'll replace them all in an automated way. So I'm going to take out all of this V and the space. I'm going to put in a tab so that I have the flexibility after of controlling the space between the little eggplant icon and the number, the price, I should say. So now we're going to do Command D or File Place. Select the eggplant, and note that my cursor is in the text and replace selected item is checked. So that means it's going to put the eggplant in the text box. So let's go ahead and click open, and there's my eggplant in the text. Now before I replace all the other letters V with the eggplant, I'm going to attribute an object style to it so that I have the freedom after to affect the object through the style. So object styles are just like paragraph styles. You can go get the panel under here, window, styles, object styles. And then there's nothing actually in here right now. But if ever I wanted to go to anchored object options here, I can shift the eggplant up or down on the baseline if I wanted. I can do all kinds of stuff to it through object styles. But for now, I just want the style attributed right at the outset. Now that we've done this, we have to replace all the letters V throughout the whole document with the eggplant. So what I'm going to do is start by copying the eggplant. So I click on the eggplant and I'm going to go edit copy, Command C, and I'm going to replace space, parentheses, V, parentheses with a tab and the clipboard contents. So let's go ahead and put our cursor in the text. Do Command F for paste. And what do I want to find? I want to find a space character, so you can't see it, but I typed a space character in here. And I want to find parentheses, V parentheses. Okay, so now I'm searching for everything that kind of comes after the 5 here. Space, parentheses, V, parentheses. And what do I want to change it to? A tab character. And then, this is pretty incredible, other, clipboard contents formatted. That means it's going to bring along the eggplant object style with it. Okay, so now, and I'm going to search in this story. That means this text box. So check it out. Find next, change, then find. So see, it put in a tab and it put in the eggplant. Change, then find, change, then find. And then it's complete. So we've replaced all of those characters with an actual vector graphic from Illustrator. Now the beauty of this is that it's an imported, a placed object in InDesign. So if I choose to change the eggplant to something else, all I need to do is come in here and change this artwork, and when I come back to InDesign, they'll all be updated and changed.